What's up, guys? It's Lawrence. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you like what you see, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Observing obscure observances. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Informal Holidays video, taking a look for April 2nd. Here we have International Children's Book Day. It's very important to not only teach your children how to read, but also question what they read. It's like great George Carlin once said. All right. International Fact-Checking Day. That's a big one today with this whole COVID-19 happening and all this, that, and the other. You just don't know who to believe anymore half the time. But hopefully we'll get through it. The sooner the better. All right. Now, moving on down here. National Burrito Day. I'm getting kind of hungry for a burrito now that I mention it. I got some burritos in the freezer. Just microwave those puppies for a little bit. Microwave those things for a little bit. Not microwave puppies. I'm not advocating the microwaving of animals. I'm not advocating that at all. Just wanna that's expression, you know? All right, here we go. National Burrito Day. Today, we celebrate and enjoy burritos, which are made by wrapping tortillas around fillings such as beans or refried beans, meat, rice, salsa, guacamole, shredded cheese, sour cream, lettuce, tomato, and other vegetables. They can be eaten with hands or can be served with being covered with sauce and be eaten with a fork. Burrito bowls have all the ingredients of burritos except the tortillas. Centuries ago, Mesoamericans rolled foods such as chili peppers, avocados, squash, tomatoes, and mushrooms into corn tortillas. When the Spanish arrived, they brought wheat and pigs, which allowed for flour, tortillas for wrapping, and carnitas for filling. The Pueblo people in the southwestern United States were known to eat tortillas filled with beans and meat sauces. Burrito is the Spanish word for little donkey. And the food may be so named so because it looks similar to the bedrolls that donkeys carry on their backs. It wasn't until 1895 that burrito was first printed, appearing in the Diccionario de Mexicanos. The definition says, in part, that a burrito is a rolled tortilla with meat or other food within, called quesito in Yucatan, and taco in the city of Cuernavaca in Mexico City. At the time, burrito was mainly used in the area of Guatemala and central Mexico, and in Guerrero just south of it. Modern burritos may have originated in the United States around the Central Valley of California, near Fresno and Stockton. There they were eaten by Mexican agricultural workers who picked produce in fields and brought tortillas with beans and hot sauce for lunch. Burritos first appeared on a restaurant menu in the 1930s, starting with the El Cholo Spanish Cafe in Los Angeles. They first appeared in print in 1934 in Erna Ferguson's Mexican Cookbook, which includes recipes for the New Mexico area. Burritos continued to change over time, with their changes largely taking place in Southern California. In the United States, today's burritos are made with the wide variety of ingredients that were mentioned earlier, while in Mexico, burritos are often filled with only meat and beans or refried beans, being popular in the states of Sonora and Baja California. There are many other styles and varieties of burritos. What became known as the Mission Burrito became popular in San Francisco after first being served at El Faro restaurant in the Mission District of 1961. The first frozen burritos were sold in 1964. The kosher burrito is made with pastrami and cheddar cheese and was thought up in Los Angeles. A specialty of Denver is the Mexican hamburger, which is a burrito stuffed with a hamburger and smothered with chili sauce. Fried burritos are called chimichangas. Chipotle Mexican Grill, which opened in Denver in 1993, serves some of the country's most famous burritos. The breakfast burrito may have been invented in 1975 by Tia Sophia's in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It consisted of a tortilla filled with bacon and potatoes, topped with chili and cheese. Currently, breakfast burritos are often made with egg, chorizo, and condiments. McDonald's began serving the sausage burrito in 1991. It consists of a flour tortilla wrapped around sausage, scrambled eggs, American cheese, onions, and peppers. Taco Bell launched its breakfast burrito in 2014. No matter what kind of burrito is eaten today or where it comes from, it is sure to bring happiness. I agree with that sentiment. Burritos are awesome, especially when you throw a little Taco Bell hot sauce on it. That is good. It's real good. All right. Moving on down the line here. Let's see here. Where were we? This one. National Ferret Day. All I can really think of is, years ago there used to be these radio commercials between these, it was these lizards and this one ferret. And it was for Budweiser. And it was these two lizards, Frank and Louie. And Louie kind of talked like this. Hey, Frank, what you doing tonight, Frank? And Frank would say something effective like, oh, I'm going to be hanging out with the ferret tonight. We got some cheese dip, we got some nachos, we got a karaoke machine. And the ferret would pipe in with... And Louie would say something like, what do you say, Frankie? And then he said something, and then Frankie would say something effective like, he says he wants an ice cold Budweiser, Louie. Tell him to get it himself. What do you say, Frankie? He says he'll buy you one. Oh, that's really nice of you, ferret. What do you say, Frankie? He said he was just joking around. And as a Bush, St. Louis, Missouri, please drink responsibly. That kind of thing. So that's pretty much all I could think of. Anyway, National Love Your Produce Manager Day. I don't know, with the social distancing, how do you do that? What do you message them? What do you send them a little, I don't know. What do you do? What do you send your produce manager, like a kissing emoticon or something like that? Thanks for giving me my milk today. National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. They go together. They go together like peas and carrots. Me and Jenny, we was together like peas and carrots. Here we go. A little information about this. Popular with kids, but Popular with kids, but certainly not just served for them. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich, often simply known as a PB&J, is celebrated and eaten today. The sandwich is made with one or more layers of peanut butter, either chunky or smooth, and jelly, usually on white bread, although any bread may be used. It is sometimes made open-face and then folded together to make what looks like a half sandwich. There are many variations of the sandwich. Instead of in or in addition to jelly and peanut butter, they may include honey, jam, sliced fruit, and cream cheese. Or Nutella, almond butter, marshmallow fluff can also be used. When marshmallow fluff takes the place of the jelly, the sandwich is known as a fluffernutter. Wonder if they're going to say anything about the peanut butter and nanner sandwich. The peanut butter and nanner sandwich that Elvis Presley used to have. Used to have them fried. The first peanut butter and jelly sandwich recipe may have been printed in 1901 in the Boston Cooking School magazine. So that's kind of cool. That's something. So that's kind of cool. So a Bostonian may have thought of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hey, here's my idea for a sandwich. It's wicked smart. It's wicked fast. It's good for your heart. It's the peanut butter jelly sandwich. The recipe called for 3 very thin layers of bread and 2 of filling, 1 of peanut paste, whatever brand you prefer, and currant or crabapple jelly for the other. The recipe's creator, Julia David Chandler, said that the combination is delicious and, so far as I know, original. Popular peanut butter brands such as Skippy and Peter Pan began being sold in the 1920s and 1930s, but it wasn't until the years of World War II that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches began becoming popular. On the home front, supplies and food like butter, meat, and rations were hang on, lost my place. On the home front, supplies and food like butter, sugar, and meat were rationed and expensive, while peanut butter was not rationed and was cheap. Overseas, peanut butter and jelly were on the ration list of soldiers during the war. Peanut butter was an inexpensive alternative to meat, and it was believed that soldiers made it more appetizing than adding jelly to it. After the war, soldiers brought their love of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches home with them, helping to make them popular across the country. Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't know that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches were pretty big around World War II. That's an interesting little thing. Did not know that. Yeah, you learn something new every day, so they say. Well, actually, you may learn something new, but it's new to you. Just because it's new to you doesn't mean everybody else doesn't know it, or people don't know it. All right, here we go. Reconciliation Day. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Please forgive me for that one. Reconciliation Day. Forgiveness doesn't always come easy, and broken relationships are often hard to repair. Friends and family members sometimes let the emotional distance between each other grow for years or even decades until it feels like their relationships may never be mended. Reconciliation Day is used to write a letter, make a phone call, or to connect with an estranged loved one in another way in an effort to forgive and work to mend a broken relationship. On April 2nd, 1989, syndicated columnist Ann Landers, real name Esther on April 2nd, 1989, syndicated columnist Ann Landers responded to a letter she had received from someone in Van Nuys, a Los Angeles neighborhood. The writer had said that the years were flying by and that as of late, time was more precious. They said their parents were getting old, their aunts and uncles were getting sick, and they hadn't seen their cousins for years. They asserted that their friendships were becoming more precious as the years passed, but acknowledged that some of their friendships had been rocky or had been left unnurtured for years. The writer went on to say, here's a quote from this individual, "Wouldn't it be terrific if a special day could be set aside to reach out and make amends? We could call it Reconciliation Day. Everyone would vow to write a letter or make a phone call and mend a strained or broken relationship. It could also be the day on which we would all agree to accept the olive branch extended by a former friend. This day could be the starting place. We could go from there to heal the wounds in our hearts and rejoice in a new beginning." In Landers' letter back, she said that it would be wonderful if anyone who had a falling out would pick up the phone and call the person. I jumped over a little bit. And a falling out would pick up the phone and call the person. "Go ahead and do it," she told her readers. However, he stopped short of officially declaring it Reconciliation Day for subsequent years. In her April 2nd, 1992 column, Landers shared the following message that had been sent to her by TR in Orlando. And here's what he writes. It's like a Casey Kasem kind of deal. Now we're up to our long-distance dedication. It's from TR in Orlando, and here's what he writes. It has been quite a while since you have printed that wonderful column about Reconciliation Day. It worked wonders in our family, and I hope you will run it again for those who may not have seen it the first time. In fact, why don't you make it an annual event and name it Ann Landers Reconciliation Day? How about it? Landers responded to TR by writing, "From now on, April 2nd will be Reconciliation Day." So there we go. It's a nice little thing there. Some relationships, they are worth repairing, but I gotta say that, there are some people in life who have stepped over the line, and it's just not worth it. That's just me, though, because I don't know. Maybe I view things a little differently. I don't know. Let's see here. Yes, this one's very important. Very important, as I do have somebody in my family who has this. Today is World Autism Awareness Day. World Autism Awareness Day was first observed in 2008, having been created with the adoption of the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 62-139, the previous December. The resolution was adopted in part to supplement previous human rights initiative of the United Nations. It invited all member states, relevant organizations in the United Nations systems, and other international organizations, as well as civil society, including non-governmental organizations and the private sector, to observe World Autism Awareness Day in an appropriate manner in order to raise public awareness of autism. The resolution also encouraged member states to take measures to raise awareness throughout society, including at the family level, regarding children with autism. The goal of the day is to also highlight the need to improve the lives of those with autism by giving them whatever support they need so they can fully participate in society. It occurs during National Autism Awareness Month, which is April, by the way. Each year, the United Nations chooses a different theme for the day. Official events are held at the United Nations headquarters, but other events take place around the globe as well. Suzanne Wright, founder of Autism Speaks, helped to start the Light It Up Blue campaign, which is done in support of the day. Homes, public buildings, and landmarks are lit up blue. Some noteworthy buildings that have shined blue on the day include the Empire State Building, the White House, Willis Tower, and the CN Tower. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, is a lifelong neurological condition that encompasses a broad range of conditions, including challenges with social skills, speech, and nonverbal communication, repetitive behaviors, intense interest in certain subjects, and non-standard ways of learning. It is sometimes accompanied by medical issues such as sleep disorders, gastrointestinal disorders, and seizures. Each person on the spectrum has unique strengths and challenges, with some people needing a lot of support and some need very little. Some may even might be able to live on their own. Autism is influenced by genetic and environmental factors. It occurs in all regions of the world and affects people of all genders, and social-economic statuses. In the United States, about 1 in 59 children are affected. Signs of the disorder usually emerge at the age of 2 or 3, and it may be diagnosed by as early as 18 months. Today's holiday is important because a lack of understanding around the world greatly affects families and communities. Additionally, early detection of autism intervention can benefit those who have the disorder, and today's holiday may help increase early detection. So there you go with that. So, there we go with that. Okay, that's been spoken for. What else we got? And that is it. Well, I'm Lawrence Ross. Thanks for watching it. Before I get going, I want to say thank you to Avery Auger and Sean Wagley. Thanks, guys, for liking the Facebook page, facebook.com/LRossYT. And I will see you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's Lawrence. Well, that's the end of the video, but before I go, I want to thank you guys for checking out the content. If you like, you can check out my radio show every Friday evening at 7 p.m. on RazRadioLive.com. That's R-A-S RadioLive.com, RadioChaos.net, and in this case, it's chaos with a K, K-A-O-S, RadioChaos.net, or NoNameNetwork.net. It's called the LRWS, and check it out. We also have a store, teespring.com, T-E-E, spring.com/stores/LRWS. And if you want, you can check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/LRoss1987. Thanks for watching.